que tem que... Não, mas o Subway também não é essa coisa não, saudável não, tá ligado?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
A salada tudo mais cheia de agrotóxicos na academia.
Mandei o Rafa e Dantinho.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
The
only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Não, também, mas aqui, né? Que o nosso amigo tá de dieta e tal. Aí falou que ia gastar com lanche hoje. Eu falei, pô, pra gastar com lanche, pede uma hamburguerinha da hora. Aí já que você quer comer besteira, põe uma que vale a pena.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
Amen.
I think he likes natural light best.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Cook burger. Tem que levar ele pra lá.
Here's an inside give. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now it's Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd
só que eu
down.
dei aquela, sabe quando você dá uma mini enjoadinha, uma brochadinha, tipo, não me animo de jogar um Rivals, não me animo de jogar um Squad Battle, eu falei, vou baixar o teste pra jogar um pouquinho de mais quase, eu fiz um pouco de cobertura.
Bugou o punch.
Como assim bugou?
Bugou, ele não contou a primeira pancada que eu dei, o primeiro X que eu dei.
Putz, aí é delay.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back.
Já aconteceu comigo.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Acho FIFA melhor? Acho FIFA melhor. Mas eu jogo pela nostalgia o PES, tá ligado? Tava falando aqui, tipo, os menus do PES me lembra muito o Play 2, os sonzinhos de menu. Eu vou lembrando de todas as Master Leagues que eu jogava e, tipo, o jogo em si, tipo, é meio travado, ainda não tem as manhas, mas tá jogável. Antes era bem pior, agora tá jogável, tá ligado?
Ô Rafa, aquela pancada com o analógico é pra baixo pra cima, né? Que é pra forçar um fumble.
Pra baixo pra cima dá o hit stick.
Quem que botou?
O Gui. Arthur, eu não vou conseguir ver agora, porque meu celular tá carregando.
Não, de boa. Não, cara, pode insistir, eu vou perder o jogo. É só questão de aprendizado, mano. Não é nem pelo ridículo, mano. Tô jogando até legalzinho.
Não, o Gui, por exemplo, tá jogando direitinho também.
Quem?
O Dantinho. Não, eu também sou. Então. Só que eu achei que era na liga, velho. Eu vi que não tinha voltado ainda, né?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Not much happening there on first down.
thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ah, Brenner, como você perde isso?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Meu melhor atacante é o Brenner.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that.
Eu tenho ele e o Diego Carlos. Foram os 2 melhores cards que eu criei até agora, porque era um evento especial de São Paulo. Aí por isso eu não tô jogando com o Corinthians e tive que mudar pra Roma, porque eu achei que era coisa que estava. Mas inclusive esse foi um dos motivos de jogar o PES, que é jogar com o Corinthians e com a Roma licenciados.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
O Vini é gente boa. No final do jogo, quando ele já tá garantido o resultado, ele tipo começa só a correr, gastar relógio pra acabar o jogo. Tem uns caras que são maldosos aqui, tá?
Eita, ele errou o lag.
Errou o chute?
Errou o chute também.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Ah, errou de novo, mano. Caiu no
It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
Jarda 20, velho. Tá zoadaço.
Past the 30.
O lag tá ferrando os dois com o chute.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far.
O legal é que eu peguei o tempo do lag. Aí quando eu vou jogar offline eu erro o chute porque eu tô contando com o lag, tá ligado?
Cara, Dalvin Cook é lindo.
Give him 18, it's a Carolina first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
Ele já tá com mais de 50 jardas.
Nossa, meti um gol de voleio agora com o Brenner.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of
60 jardas em 8 corridas
I think you
do
mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson, open man is Galladay, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 19.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on
você não
that
tem
one. They
noção
thought
de
they were
quanto
going
de
deep.
interceptação que eu já dei nessas bolas assim, ó, do time.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Mano.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Ia ser muito engraçado.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Vai virar série C.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run
tá muito gostosinho, cara, de correr.
To the ground.
Peraí, dois times você tem o
Que
sorte, né, velho?
It'll only be a gain of a yard and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators
Mas
love to blitz.
O running back é a posição mais fácil de conseguir culpar o jogador. Na ditadura eu comecei com o Melvin Gordon 83 star, aí ele já tá quase 90 Spectre.
Abemos touchdown! Não, foi no passe.
Você já experimentou o playbook do...
Nossa, errei muito, velho.
O playbook do Ravens?
Não.
Porque é o playbook do Lamar, né?
Do Lamar, corrida carruda, né?
É.
Nossa, mano, que terrível.
13-6?
13-6, isso mesmo.
Eu tinha um 3-0 no Manchester City.
Cara, não vou mentir não, é legal de jogar com o Vini.
Não, o Vini é da hora de jogar. Você vê que o cara é bom. Você fica realmente tentando saber o que ele vai fazer.
É, exatamente.
Ele varia bastante as jogadas.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier
Mano,
today.
o triste é você saber jogar o que o cara vai fazer, mas não conseguir.
Não sabe nem. Você sabe o que vai fazer, mas não consegue marcar a rota.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Vou abrir uma caixinha aqui.
Gol, sack!
Fazer o quê?
The D tackle getting the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle,
conseguiu pegar?
but we got one there.
Mano, não consigo. Nunca consegui.
Você tem que chutar pra quem?
Não, mas eu sempre vou pra
Sacado de novo! Vai pro punch, meu amigo!
defesa trabalhando.
Vamos para o punch. O Rank tá faltando 51 segundos, né?
That means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a
É, meu amigo, ele tá gastando tempo, eu tive que pedir tempo.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
$2 milhões de salário por mês. Vai ser o próximo Cruzeiro, pode esperar.
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that
Nossa, ô Dantinho, olha essa jogada de agora. Não sei se você tá assistindo ainda. 5 malucos e o Dalvin Cook continua em pé.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson.
Ah, interceptado no finalzinho, meu Deus.
Aí é duro.
20 segundos.
Aí é duro.
A bola pegou nas costas do meu jogador e interceptado. Ah, ele caiu fora ainda.
Ah, entendi que tá dando um um delayzinho aqui, porque eu tô baixando o meio do 21.
Injusto.
É grátis pra semana. Aí eu quero jogar umas partidinhas com o time mais atual depois. É melhor que o do 20.
Ah, mentira. Tem 5, não, é pra ele. Ele foi pro aqui. Será que ele vai abrir 16 a 6? Abriu. 16 a 6. Cara, mas essa derrota aqui eu tô até apreciando.
É o troféu de igual pra igual.
Exatamente.
Eu também uso
fiz um touchdown nele e tá ótimo.
Bom, o último jogo meu com ele foi na outra liga, né? Mas até o terceiro quarto tava mal disputado. E aí eu fiz 2 touchdowns. Terminou 24 a 14.
Tá bom.
Foi o jogo que eu menos tomei ponto dele e mais difícil. Continuar nessa média, essa curva dele descendo a minha subida. Por exemplo, com o rato, eu nunca tinha ganhado do rato. É outro que é dos mais apelões que tem.
Ah, é?
E aí eu transmiti o dia que eu ganhei dele.
Não lembro.
Na verdade eu transmiti, mas eu acho que eles não viram.
Spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield, throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Mayfield now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Joe Mixon.
E você viu que eu tava seguindo ele, né?
And the Cardinals push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oxe, você chegou a jogar ou não?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
Você falou, vou ser peidão.
Now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 31 yards there and a first down.
Dalvin Cook fazendo a festa.
Isso é triste.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Não, ele conseguiu. Ele não caiu no drible.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Outra interceptação não, Arthur.
Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Ai, meu
Boy, so another interception. reception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He gets away from one, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Mayfield now. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They start the drive with Cook. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past the runner.
More than double-digit carries in the second half alone. That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good
Mas se o primeiro
plays.
time não fizer o touchdown e o segundo só fizer o field goal, acaba aí.
On the ground, it's Cook.
Eita, que pegaram agora o Dalvin Cook.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now that's one they got the ball's going to go all the way back.
So that's an explosive play. A really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Holy.
Nossa, mano.
Cook following the penalty. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Agora
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Triste demais,
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Marcelo Salas.
And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Mayfield from the gun on third down.
Ah, mano, como que o cara não pegou essa...
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Chega.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Welcome back to the desert.
Não, a bola passou no meio do cara, velho.
It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Mayfield now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, he's got his man.
Touchdown, 36.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Aí virou lavada.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
E você percebe que não é tudo bullet, né, que ele manda.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him?
Acho que foi no médio, não foi nem bullet nem lobby, sabe? Não sei como é que faz isso.
In case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
A meta é fazer mais um touchdown, vai.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Since emergency has to take over for them here, they know the score, they know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Tá fazendo serviço.
First down, Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run with Gore out of the shotgun.
A última aqui.
Nossa, por que ele pegou? As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Quase. Se é o Dalvin Cook, era touchdown.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Estou muito feliz que vocês estão se divertindo jogando Maiden também.
They'll run with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A gente fica meio pistola,
É, mas ali é na hora.
Mas exatamente, é
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
É, exatamente.
Tem os seus shenanigans.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Touchdown! Meta cumprida.
Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Bateria.
Não, sai fora. Não, tô tentando achar aqui a bosta do...
Mas aí, o negócio que eu falei do PES, né? Aí o meu time tem 4 jogadores que são normais.
Não, foi.
O time do cara tem Buffon, Sérgio Ramos, Van Ginkel, Mário Fernandes, João Félix e Messi.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we? And guess what ends up happening? That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Não, é que meu pai jogou no Juventude.
Ah, é?
Jogou. Meu pai foi goleiro do Juventude. Meu pai foi, meu pai foi goleiro e meu tio foi campeão pelo Figueirense até. Pelo Figueirense não, perdão, pelo Brusque. Em cima do Figueirense.
E você não virou jogador?
Eu sou a vergonha da família. O Arthur, a perna boa parece a perna ruim.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked
Nossa, mano.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
Teve lance que o Duda levantou o Bruninho.
Começou aí.
Mayfield, a gain of 10, first down Arizona.
Você deixou meio que o quadril assim, sabe, Duda? É, exatamente, não tinha jeito. O Bruninho voou.
15 yards that time and the Cardinals move the chains.
Ai, que saudade de bater falta no pé, hein?
É gostoso. Não foi na maldade, mas foi engraçado. Exatamente.
Their time to shine. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Mayfield on play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Able to find Kirk complete.
Fumble!
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But
Caraca, Rafa, forcei fumble.
And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they caught one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce him, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Caraca. Não, normal.
From the gun, Jackson. And able to find Garcon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Jackson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
não tem esse time
it'll wind
apelão,
up being
né?
a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Gostei.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Jackson.
E para finalizar a partida, lógico, interceptar.
Just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back
Passou, não, ele ainda pregou na cara.
Foi no pick six?
Vai lá, vai lá. Foi, Rafa?
Foi? Deu pick six ou não?
Não.
É exatamente o interceptação.
Interceptação pra
direto pro pessoal. Então ele pick six. Fez os 6 pontinhos ali e depois tem a escolha do extra. E aí, tipo, quando é interceptação naquela conversão de 2 pontos, é pick 2.
Eu fiz uma pick com você.
Foi.
And it was Baker Mayfield who led the way, the #1 pick in 2018. He showed why he was so coveted.
And it was interesting because you remember headed into the draft in 2018, the projections on where Baker Mayfield was going to go. It varied, but rarely did anyone suggest he would go #1 overall. And he did.
Só que o cara tá com Corinthians, né? Que jogou com o Brenner na Neoquímica Arena.
It's not just his arm and his vision. It's the leadership, it's the toughness, it's the moxie that he exhibits, and his teammates just feed off
então,
of
antes tinha, e o Allianz era mó da hora no jogo.
So for the Cards, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the
Nunca entrei, mas eu já passei na frente várias vezes. Esse ano mesmo, no começo do ano, eu fui no México que era na frente. Mandei foto no grupo até, eu acho.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon, saying so long, everybody.
O último jogo que eu fui em Itaquera, não lembro. No passado eu não lembro se eu fui no Paulista. Não, no Paulista acho que não foi. Então vamos para 2019. Agora eu não tô lembrado, a gente precisa colar no Instagram depois. 2019 foi bastante, eu não lembro qual foi o último. Aí eu mato saudade aqui no PES. Tá perfeito o estádio. Até as escadinhas ali atrás do gol.
Cara, meu único arrependimento é não ter aproveitado mais o palestra. Então, eu também. É isso que eu tô falando. Rafa.
Oi.
Segunda partida já que eu te falo isso, hein? 171 jardas pra Dalvin Cook.
Lindo. Feio, bandeirinha.
Tanto que ele até mandou isso aí lá no grupo.
Ele mandou no grupo sobre o Dalvin Cook?
Ele mandou elogiando.
Mas o Matheus, se você não conseguir se equilibrar, eu escorreguei já no chão. Bandeirinha de merda, ele matou um lance de gol de juventude. Filha da puta. Eu entendi que tinha 3 caras no posição pra ele.
Carinho da torcida.
Pois é, pra você ver.
Linda antecipação do Ram City. Eu tenho um Greenwood também, esqueci de falar.
Ah, você tirou o Greenwood?
Tirei, tipo, um especialzinho dele.
Da hora.